Hello everyone. First experience of driving a Range Rover today. Just like that, you start the engine and you are a little surprised to see this sharp flash on the right side of the monitor. To be honest, it was very unexpected when you're not used to it. I think that all those who have already driven these cars, they are likely to say the same thing as me. The first drive, it's always quite exciting. Finally, Range Rover has reached us in the literal sense, because he was travelling for a very long time from the Emirates in general, from the car carrier, it on a tow truck brought well, and accordingly, now it will be necessary to put it already on the register. Well, and actually I've washed it up a little bit, and I want to show you what and how. To be honest, I had an idea to do it in a dirty state, but then I thought that it's probably better to wash the car to understand the situation in general. But if I'd filmed it in a dirty state, it would probably be the first Range Rover review that's ever been done in a dirty state. But let's go for a bit of a drive now, shall we? To be honest, it's a big car. It's barely parted with some garbage, but I can't say that I just sat behind the wheel of it a second ago, but I drove it a little bit. Well, literally, there, probably, a few hundred meters. But as a person who already has one Range Rover, as you know I have Velar, I will say that Range Rover is what I personally like. Because after Velar, for example, you sit behind a big one. In fact, you immediately realize that it is Range Rover. There is no doubt about it. And in general, of course, I can say that it seems to me that this is probably one of the best cars, because it has everything, and everything is so well made. Honestly, well, it seems to me that no BMW models from this particular segment can compare to the range. But again, this is my subjective opinion. But the fact is that the new Range Rover is a very cool car. In every sense of the word. But forgive me for... I'm not quite objective, because I've always liked this brand, but I don't think I'm alone. And whatever they say about the Range Rover, it breaks down. There's something else going on with it. You know, people may say that, but nevertheless, the demand for these cars is always high, and no matter how they do not break down, they still buy, bought well, and most likely will buy. By the way, great gasoline. Great gasoline is great. Here, according to the documents, 5-litre gasoline is shorter, and everything is just right. Let's move into the category, shall we say. You're a spectator, I'm a cameraman. I'll try to shoot something interesting. Maybe we'll find something interesting. And then, as usual, we'll draw some conclusions. But for myself, I have made a conclusion for sure. If there is an opportunity, again in the current harsh realities, it is well. Let's say already, such a purchase should be conscious. Yes, but if I have an opportunity to buy earlier in this body, I will definitely do it, because it is really worth it to buy. And